boyfriend and meet me at the hotel room. You can bring your girlfriends and meet me at the hotel room. Got your boyfriend and meet me at the hotel room. You can bring your girlfriends and meet me at the hotel. We at the hotel, motel, holiday inn. 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 She's like that. Got your boyfriend and meet me at the hotel room. You can bring your girlfriends and meet me at the hotel room. Got your boyfriend and meet me at the hotel room. You can bring your girlfriends and meet me at the hotel. We at the
꽉 차버린 옆길 우리가 믿게 저처럼 심장 소리에 옆 사람도 놀라게 I want it 지금 당장 넌 뭘 원해 아무 소리 없이 막힐 때 줄곧 받네 사람들 사이 둘만 한 사이 엘리베이터 안에서 우리 사랑을 나누지 결국은 너 못할 때 힘이 쓰는 사람을 엘리베이터 안에서 우리 사랑을 나누지 지하에서 위층까지 배는 울릴 때까지 엘리베이터 안에서 우리 사랑을 나누지 엘리베이터 안에서 우리 사랑을 나누지 엘리베이터 안에서 우리 사랑을 나누지
This is Ariana Grande. Merry Christmas, everybody.
That I remember, I wish I could forget what you did last December. You left my heart a mess. Why you do it? How could you do it? Do it, do it, do it. I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save it from tears, I'll give it to someone special. You get I'll give it to someone special.
我要听到一个最大的尖叫声！谢谢 PLEAGUE， 谢谢我们山猪以及那言，欢迎。
欢迎欢迎，好的，那要先让那言跟善珠先跟大家打声招呼啦。
Sorry，
传一下，传一下，传一下。
It's alright。
大家好，我是 Juby，
啊，
以后
终于见到你们了，谢谢，送啦。
Welcome， 欢迎你。
大家好，我是金乃言，今朝5岁啦。
全场最大尖叫声！好的，谢谢善珠以及那言，让他们休息一下，非常精彩的表演啊！
没错。
好的 ，Hello， 线上的乘客，现场的乘客，大家好，我是一波。
Hello， 大家好，我是元气 MC 若彤。
哎，本周啊，我们要感谢台湾亚瑟士股份有限公司的伙伴们一同应援参战。这2天呢，亚瑟士提供丰富的好礼以及球鞋要送给我们现场的乘客，参加中场游戏就有机会获得哦。
没错没错。
同时呢，接下来我要邀请所有的乘客用热情来欢迎今天的贵宾， 接下来唱名到的贵宾呢，也欢迎站起来挥挥手，跟大家打个招呼。首先，让我们欢迎金钟奖儿少节目主持人得主陈伟威，伟威姐姐，欢迎你。
伟威姐姐跟大家打招呼，
欢迎，
欢迎。
接下来欢迎广播金钟奖生活风格节目得主。台位超有港主持人、香港演员阿 Ben， 欢迎阿 Ben， 跟大家挥挥手，欢迎你。
好的，没错，也是要跟大家介绍啦，别忘了剩下2天的时间，一同挑战环廊上的战斗任务。今天特别也推出了亚瑟士联名款的领航员军备章，就是这个。
非常帅气。
对，没错，要好好把握主题月的限定礼品啊！
哎，请大家多多参与啦。接下来，让我们欢迎来访客队高雄钢铁人。
首先为各位介绍今日来访科队高雄钢铁人篮球队登录名单：0号陈玉安，3号刘成业，7号刘燕婷，8号林心祥，9号庄朝胜，11号 Number 11 Joshua Flies 普莱斯，42号王海玉，77号朱玉君，先发5人 Starting 5，1号 Number 1 Isaiah Crystal 艾赛亚，4号李威霆，23号陈范博业，32号 Number 32 Jordy Kamonga 乔迪，37号 Number 37 Marcus Quirk 马克斯。教练团体能教练林冠军、邱国章，助理教练刘文和，总教练邱大宗，总经理方永喜。
收球插板啊，没进，两条球失球了，发生失误。那当然可惜，没有把握住，尽力了。这一刻为浦原停留。第一14连棒，第二是在1胜3败的情况下呢，结果大逆转成功，在一片不看好的声浪当中，率先抢下了冠军赛的门票。
19第一拍切入，打了一个 A 的精算，出手不多，最后杀到底，左手上。
但是林志也丢进了中分。
我们的3分球来了，欧洲步跨几场球到最后他们得分。
桃园浦原领航员球员名单。球员编号3号控球生力军，场上就是拼，帅气小生陈立胜。球员编号10号欧的伟大，坚持到底，领航小可爱林子伟。球员编号25号你的护国神阵，领航不倒翁林正。球员编号1号禁区巨锁篮板先知穆萨法丁恩迪。球 预备好42号 Number 42，空中巨神兵，领航大男孩 Julian Boyd。球预备好6号，关键杀手，极速狂奔，关达拉梅拉，关达佑。预备好12号，领航剑齿虎 Never Give Up， 篮球贵公子李佳卡。Starting Five 先发5人名单。
来财，来财。
准备好7号，移动炮台有他在，外线出手就是快，乔神乔楚瑜。
上了才能聚，你不出手，说了
准备好45号 Number 45，全能前锋，琼斯战斗机 Jera Jones。准备好30号，节奏达人，控球魔术师，神奇小白白耀成。准备好21号 Number 21，咖啡要喝3分糖，波浪就是3分王 Alec Brown。Everybody, let me hear you scream！ 让我们欢迎球预备好69号，全城的希望，狂野 MVP 卢俊祥。桃园无人感方式彭立珍，体能教练刘兆，体能教练刘年杰，助理教练柯万伟，助理教练陶伟杰，助理教练陈世杰，助理教练黄启峰，助理教练暨球员发展总监杨一峰，总教练 Caminos。
In this world that you want to come to be able to make it big, or to go after your dreams, it is New York City.
Barbra Streisand。
Hello， 接下来请各位乘客把热情借给我，我们要来颁发11月联盟单月 MVP。掌声欢迎球预备好42号 Julian Boyd， 欢迎穆伊德。同时，我们也邀请 P.LEAGUE 副会长陈建州黑哥来到台上颁奖，欢迎黑哥，欢迎。欢迎黑哥，请我们 P.LEAGUE 线上讲座。好的，看一下我们中间的摄影师 ，Let's take a picture。3, 2, 1。One more. 3, 2, 1。好的，再次掌声，谢谢。恭喜 Julian Boyd。单拍一张好了。Take a picture。Diamonds on the top of my hands. Got her on her knees and she not praying. Take it out of roll, cause I don't do Zans. The AP gotta make them dance. Make the blue faces, what you say? Styrofoam cup, throwing up a few bands. Shoot up the funeral, shoot out the van. Shoot up the funeral, hit up your mans. I don't need love and ain't no new. 好的，再次恭喜 Julian Boyd， 谢谢。也谢谢我们的副会长黑哥。好的，来到弱童时间了。
好的，没错，现在又到了弱童时间啦。 游戏挑战亚瑟士技术挑战。今天中场会玩亚瑟士的技术挑战，欢迎乘客们一起和 PLEAGUE Crew 一起接受挑战，然后就可以把亚瑟士系列的篮球鞋带回家。
今天呢，也仍然要邀请我们非人席的朋友啊，举高你的棉豆腐催眠面包板板，来干扰我们客队罚球。赛后呢，我们的机组人员就会抽出2位幸运的乘客，用心干扰的乘客获得我们2颗的催眠面包枕头。谢谢应援好伙伴棉豆腐。以及呢，在第3节 Dance Camp 的时候，要跟 PLEAGUE Crew 一起来跳舞。跳得最卖力的就可以拿到达美乐披萨的兑换券，这是全台的达美乐都可以兑换的哦。特别谢谢应援好伙伴，谢谢。
谢谢一博。
同时也请现场所有乘客给我们葛拉汉一个掌声鼓励。It's Trivia on Grand.
Everybody loves duck sauce. Is this amazing? Is this amazing?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, seniors and youth. Who's been good and who's been nice? Who's getting an extra bowl of rice? Happy holidays and Merry Christmas from all of us at the Plus League to you. Tonight, the Kaohsiung Steelers are in town going up against the Taoyuan Pauian Pilots. The Pilots had their 4-game Plus League winning streak snapped by the Ghost Hawks this past Tuesday, but will still retain the top spot this weekend with a big enough lead over the Braves, who won 3 out of 4 before taking a loss last Saturday against the Pilots. The Ghost Hawks won their last 2, both on the road, and the Steelers are looking to avoid a couple of unflattering team streaks by getting their first win of the season tonight. On the Mandarin broadcast, on the left, the festive orange tie is Aaron Yang Zhenlei, and on the right is 菜包蔡晴晴，球迷朋友们，你找到了官方英文转播，要听中文的讲评，当然就按到中文的转播链接。谢谢你的收看，记得我们 Plus League 的转播都要按赞。With the winter solstice, it is Taoyuan eating season. Basically a boiled gelatinous dessert. The Pilots this past Tuesday concluded their 5-game and 11-day stretch with 4 wins and what could have been a devastating spoiler loss. Towards the end of the game, it looked like disaster as Travion Graham had a non-contact injury. As you saw there, starting a drive, and they were kind of working off the heels. Thankfully, on Wednesday, the team announced it was a foot sprain, which should keep Travion Graham out for a couple of weeks, and not a season, if not career-ending situation. The Pilots beat the Steelers last Saturday on the road, then went to Macau, swept the KT Sonic Boom, and took back-to-back games over the weekend against the Braves and Steelers. And Tuesday night ran out of gas against the motivated Ghost Hawk squad, who played quite well. There's their December schedule, including the aforementioned East Asia Super League victory against the Sonic Boom of the KBL. And on Christmas Day, this upcoming Wednesday, they have their first official home game in the East Asia Super League against the B.LEAGUE's Hiroshima Dragonflies.
今年是第一次遇到这种状况，那我觉得我们球员就是可能要用最快的速度调整好自己的心态，跟怎么把体能拉回来这样子。4天的3场，加上东超的比赛，我们是7天的4场比赛。其实就算我以前我也没有这样子打过，所以对我们球队来说，还有一个很需要去学习怎么样去调整，让自己更进步的地方。所以今天不管是输球赢球，我觉得对球队都还是有一个很大的肯定。
In the Tuesday post-game interview and video shoot for the Plus League Tsuguwa, Jackie sharing that facing the full schedule, they still have to learn how to recover, and spokesperson Sean Chen even saying he might have never played 4 games in 7 days, and the Pilots still have challenges to overcome, being the runner-up to last year's Plus League title and representing us in the East Asia Super League. As of right now, they are 3 wins, 0 losses, sitting pretty on top of Group A. And Hiroshima is the #2 team in their group, so a victory would put them well ahead. And as I mentioned before, what I believe is to be a M1 situation where a combination of their win or a fortuitous loss by one of their opponents could be them advancing to the Final 4. In their loss against the Ghost Hawks, we saw a few lows, including Justin, 13 points, Ethan's 3-0 of 5 from the field, and Julian Boyd, 4 points on only 1 of 10 shooting. So it makes me think that the game was more of an aberration than what could be a start of a worrying trend. As we mentioned, the Pilots playing many games in a stretch, and it concluded with 3 games in 4 nights, the toughest any Plus League team will go through. And we always mention that the Pilots were the first to do so back in Season 2 because some rescheduled games. And they will be in a stretch without Travion Graham, but with a little bit more rest and getting Alec Brown back in the lineup certainly should be a boost. For the visiting Kaohsiung Steelers, they're trying to get their first win of the season and trying to break a Plus League regular season 11 straight losses in a row across this season and last. And then if we zoom in on this Steelers season this season, they were playing a second game without their import guard Isaiah Briscoe, and they look disconnected, disconcerted. Isaiah is back in there and starting for the Steelers, the road team. That last game, they tied a season-low 74 team points, a season-low 30 import points, 34% from the field, and 9 assists. And tonight, they try to avoid their own Plus League record of 6 straight losses to begin the season, which is to say that things can only go up from here. Pilots will be wearing their orange jerseys and the Steelers in a new gray jersey as we see the officials for tonight naming Sun, Zhang Liyu and Huang Xiaohan from left to right. And for the Steelers starters, Jordi Chimanga, Phil Chen-Fan Pauian, Marcus Quirk, Isaiah Briscoe, and number 4 Li Weiting. Over on the pilot side, Alec Brown, Jaron Jones, number 7 Chao Chu-yu is in the starting lineup. Ethan Bialton and last year's Plus League MVP Justin Lu Junxiang. The pregame festivities now done with. A quick tip and Jones with a touch of the basketball as the Pilots get started on offense. Initially a horn set, now circling around. More of a box set as going to the basket. A one-handed pass from Brown to Justin, in and out as Chao Chu got a hand on it, and Pilots basketball. Chao Chu in his second start this season. His previous was only 8 minutes against the Braves at Heping Gymnasium. That was way back on November 9th. Only 8 minutes played. Otherwise, 2 straight DMPs as a 8 seconds across the half-court violation. So the Steelers are playing the Pilots for the Steelers in consecutive games. The Pilots in this 5-game homestand have what I call a ladder. Braves, Steelers, Ghost Hawks, Steelers, Braves across these 2 weeks as Briscoe, after the turnover, a little bit of a body bump for the foul. Jones making the catch, a tough shot over the defense. That's how the scoring gets started. Jones in his 3rd start of the season as Briscoe dishes. Li Weiting wide open from the left corner is way short. But Jones and Alec Brown actually starting together for the first time this season. A little bit of a surprise as Brown, a now second-year mainstay with the Pilots. Usually starts with Travion, but once again injured. Will be held out for a bit. The Pilots try to navigate this time around. Marcus Quirk, the targeted defender, he's guarding Jones again. Chao Chu to Ethan. 2 seconds on the clock, offers up a 3. And look what I found right under the hoop. It's number 7, Chao Chu from Hsinchu County as Chen Fan doesn't get a friendly whistle going to the cup. So 2-score lead for the Pilots as Brown is fouled. And that's Jordi Chimanga caught in the air. Brown this season, before tonight, 8 of 10 from the free throw line. And now he is 10 for 12, making my math easy. One thing about their previous matchup is Coach Cho used up 2 timeouts, I believe, in the first quarter. Quirk on the runner. Chao Chu with the over-the-shoulder catch, and the Pilots now going for a 3-possession lead. Waiting, good pressure defense, but screened off. On the switch, Jones swings it. Ethan to Alex, shooting over Chimanga, that's no good. Here come the Steelers, a little bit of momentum. Briscoe spinning, dishing, Quirk with a catch and shoot, no. And a rebounding foul. Chimaga in good position. He had a season 5 individual record of 30 rebounds. And not only is it this season's top mark, it goes all the way back to season 2, where we had our previous 30 rebound getter. The impressive thing about that, as Chen, the corner jumper, the first bucket of the game for the Steelers. Back then it was Zim Bular with the Xingzhou at the time, the Daekou Lioneers. 35, 32, and 31 is the record if Chimaga and others want to participate, as Jones hangs in the air and finishes with the right hand. It's a matchup problem if the Steelers will be going with their local bigs. Briscoe, 2 feet in the paint, a dish. How about Ting from the other side? This time too long. Chimaga hit as he was on his way up for the putback. Chimaga out of Montreal, Canada. Comes up empty with this trip. He recorded his first double-double on the season in the game on the 7th. Alex Brown getting back in play after taking a seat on the hardwood. Didn't see what was going on there. Briscoe this time taking the shot himself, swirls out as Chimaga there again, but taken away by Brown. Ethan running the middle, looking for some teammates as Kaohsiung gets the ball swinging around. Left wide open, a foot behind the three-point line. Xiaobai leaves it short. Gets a swing again. Justin from the tight corner. Now the Pilots have gone cold. To be a little bit more aggressive to the hoop. One thing against the Ghost Hawks, they did a great job in that area. Swung across Chen. Big shot to a pull-up dribble 3 as now Jones fights off his opponent for a rebound. Might be into TV timeout territory after this possession. 2 on the side, now Brown from the center. Off to the right as Chen crashes the board and needs an outlet. Marcus across to Briscoe. Nobody checks him. Shot on the way. He downs it. Steelers catching up to a 3-point deficit as the Pilots slowly get the ball inbounded. Justin getting the screen from Jones, dishing it, a spin move, and a turning, spinning push shot by Jones. Looking at the scoreboards in the stadium, he has 6 points. Briscoe facing a double team, pulls up and swishes. Another jumper. Now Ethan, 2 feet in the paint, might have had that shot affected as Briscoe held onto. Just a common foul, but you might take a look at it. Just a common foul, the 3rd by the Pilots. As the 2 teams will head to their benches. Game 15 of the Plus League regular season underway. Steelers against the Pilots. We'll be back after this.
Baby got passion, ambition, 난 보란 듯이 Look at that
谢谢 Pilots Crew.
Welcome back inside Taoyuan Arena. If you're watching on our YouTube live stream, we'd appreciate your likes. The Pilots Crew, cheerleaders of the Pauian Pilots, today introduced 2 invitees from Korea, as the Pilots will make an early substitution, as will the Steelers. Another look at, talked about how the Pilots were settling for outside shots, while Jones proving to be a clinical finisher early, and then Briscoe at first distributing the basketball, then taking matter into his own hands. Julian Boyd in for Alec Brown, and for the Steelers, number 7, Liu Yanting is in for Marcus Quirk, as Chen Fan hit on the layup attempt. Just in terms of playing time and opportunities, Chen Fan Pauian has an edge over Chao Tzu-yu. So both are 24 years old. Chen Fan coming over from the Braves. He was originally drafted 2nd overall. As the Steelers come out in the zone. Justin back to Jones, over to Chao Tzu-yu, catch and shoot opportunity, and that's nothing but net. Chimaga up close, and a tap of the basketball, doesn't do anything as he gets 2 more for himself. That was Chao Tzu-yu's first made 3 and a first bucket of the season. In fact, it's his first points. Now matched up in man. Justin iced on the side. Going baseline, lost the handles of it and got it back. Shot clock doesn't reset as Jones fires away. Briscoe in the crowd, out to Phil. His 3 is good. That'll put the Steelers up by 1. Jones trying again from 3. That's way halfway down and out as Briscoe off the hardwood picks it up. Cross matched up on Boyd. Hesitation to the pass. Number 7 guarding number 7 over here. Feeling it, Chen Fan missing with that 3. Number 12, Lee Jiakong, ready to come in the game for the Pilots as Justin's off the mark. Down for Li Wei-ting, couldn't make the catch. That allows substitution for both teams. Steelers will actually bring in Zhu Yuqun. He's only got 1 game played on the season, as opposed to Jackie, who's now 10 for 10 in attendance. Steelers now with a lead in the game. Jones in the dunker spot, but with the basketball, not with the dunking opportunity. Giving space for Ethan, out to Justin on the wing. In the air, and a bingo. Getting the basketball back. Briscoe asking for some space. Now Chimaga on the post up. Facing Boyd, backing him down. Spinning baseline's got an advantage and an offensive foul. Must have been on an offensive wrap. And that is Chimaga's 2nd personal. Held that chicken wing a little bit too long. The Steelers only had 22 seconds of a lead against the Pilots in their last matchup. Not that time with lead is how you win the game. Jones runs into the defense, gets a shot up, and somehow it falls. Seems to be Jones's night. The other way short, and it looks like off the shoulder of a Pilot. Coach Cho and the Steelers call timeout, as not supposed to do it intentionally, but it does work in your favor when the defender gets a basketball in the face. Liu Yanting couldn't combine with his teammate for the stop. So 17-14. Here, 2:38 left in the first quarter. Let's listen in.
你刚上你就没搞清楚了，69在这，咚咚咚咚咚咚跑到这，他妈的就进来这啊！
The Steelers, with Isaiah Briscoe, score almost 97 points per game, but in the 2 games without, only 80.5. Their offensive rating on the season is 99.1. Credit to our colleague Tai Qingjing for digging that up. The league average offensive rating this season is 108.5, so they have some way to make up ground.
区域的时候记住，这里挡拆，5号位就出来了，就发了了，该换了，该够。好吧。
An opportune time to save their big. Jordi Chimaga is out, and in his place is Price. Price screens as Briscoe looks for him and stuck underneath the basket, and on the second chance connects. A nice way to get the outing started. Jones again in the dunker spot as Guan Dayo and Chen Lisen are in together. Keeping the ball moving. 5 seconds for Jackie to try to put a move on. Down low to Jones as it dribbles out of bounds off of Orange. Anderson missing the second opportunity. That is Zhu Yujun, drafted in the 5th round, first overall pick of the previous draft, as Li Jiakang slices right through the heart of the Steelers defense. As Price finds an opportunity up close. Couple of baskets traded as Pilots working on this 1-point lead. Hit from behind, or basketball hit from behind. Opportunity for the Steelers on target and not in. It'll be Zhu Yujing again. In his last year at the collegiate level, averaged almost 13 points per game. Clean swish. Previously had made a free throw to get his professional career scoring started. Now he's doubled that. Only a total of 8 minutes played. And perhaps in there for Galway Luen's minutes, number 13, who was out for this game, as from downtown, Guan Dayo. Wandayo has seen his three-point shooting confidence tank way down. But now a 5-year pro, and they're trying to get that back as Briscoe, going against a lot of Pilots defenders, gets the score. Even mean mugging the referee on his way back. Now on the deck, hit from the side as they rotate around. Ling Zhen, the intended target, was dealing with some hip issues. High formation. As count it, Li Jiakang maneuvering to the weak side, getting the layup and the harm. Jackie out of Nasan High School. Guarding Briscoe. Giving space. The step back three on the way. Off target as here come the Pilots on the run, but time expires. 25-22. Lead for the Pilots as this game is underway with the first quarter in the books.
好的，接下来是我们的亚瑟士 Cam 的时间啦。这次要一起帮我们的领航剑之虎李家康应援。没错，亚瑟士 Cam 到了，看着大荧幕上的画面，跟着空姐们一起跳出李家康的应援曲。让我看看接下来照到的是哪位乘客吧。这位乘客找到你了，没错，比出射手的姿势，跟着 Pilot Crew 一起为李家康应援。哦，非常好，非常好，非常标准。没错，比出射手的动作，一起为李家康应援。哦，这位乘客做得非常好，非常好。弟弟，换你喽。好的，继续帮飞行部队加油攻 ，Let's go Pilots！
谢谢各位乘客，谢谢 Pilot School。第二节比赛回到场上。
那时候其实就很低潮嘛，但是家人，然后李董也给我很多机会，就是没有把我送去其他球队，然后我也自己很努力的转换心态，然后每天的自主训练，然后额外的训练，然后最后就是教练也愿意给我机会，然后我自己也把握住那个机会，然后就是越来越稳定的输出这样子。
That's Jackie in the same program that you saw from before, thanking Mr. Lee and the Pilots for sticking with him and giving him the opportunity to prove himself. First possession turnover for the Steelers, just like how they started the game, as Jackie with a three-point opportunity, a long rebound for Apu of the Steelers, the starting guard in the last game, Chen. But a foul on his fast break opportunity. Look out. Might need an assist for the basketball. Now the Pilots going only Julian Boyd, their import, as a whistle up close. Without Travion Graham, Lington and Ambi might be forced to be playing different roles, or perhaps they'll be having to fill in at small forward with one of their local guards instead. Just like that, they're sizing up. Two fouls already on the quarter for the Pilots. Free throw shooting has been a little bit of a struggle for the Steelers tonight. For 8 as Tanlisa waiting his time and end up getting blocked at the basket. Marcus back to Price, and he lays it in. Coming up the screen for Jackie, ghosting it as Lington had it stripped. Going the other way. Marcus back to Price. A whistle, count it. Taking back the lead and a chance for an and one. Chen Fan and Zhu Yujing. A perfect 4 for 4, but Price and Shimaga have yet to cash in any of their free throws. Well, if they keep getting opportunities, the Steelers' chances in the game are looking up. As Julian Boyd, second personal. As it's Lington getting some instructions. He's out for Justin. Hold against the Steelers. Number 42 is Kevin Wangkaiyu. Trying to shoot the gap. Ball screen back down to Boyd, clearing the lane, and a jam from the left side. Assist to Justin. Marcus immediately walking it up, but close with the three. And another whistle. And again, it's Wangkaiyu. One thing that Coach Cho has said a lot in the last 2 years is for players to play with aggression, to play with even a, dare say, a little bit of meanness, mean streak. Can't get to see the fouls as the Steelers shape up to a zone. Shaking one, Justin putting it up for a miss. Shimaga again affecting the shot. Tap out of bounds by the Pilots, spoiling that chance, but Shimaga is proving to be one of the best paint defenders this season. I haven't seen him for quite a while, but previously that distinction maybe belonged to Jeffrey Whitney, and Alec Brown, leading the league in blocks, certainly has a claim. He'll pass out to Price. He'll give it a try. Couple of taps. Boyd finally combining with Justin for the defensive rebound. Lee-Sun, he'll try a three, buries it. Finally getting the Pilots back a 2-possession lead. Price and Marcus on his side as trying to keep his balance up against Justin. Shoots it over the head, still 5 seconds left. Going to the left-handed hook, no. Steelers were in there for offensive rebounding. Now a little behind as Jackie blows the layup, still trying to argue for something going on. No whistle on the play. Brown jab step, the three goes up. I don't know if he tried to hit it off the bank. Price bumping Brown, but shot goes out of bounds off the ricochet. Jones will come in for JB. Started the second quarter and has put in a good effort. Ethan's back in there to run point. And an air ball. Catch and shoot opportunity and a grip as Pilots save it inbounds. That's Brown with the effort. Deep pass goes out of bounds. Looks like Yuri Caminos wants to use his replay. But not before the crew chief and the calling referee will have a conversation. And the trick with knowing if it's a video replay challenge or a referee self-administered replay review, if the referees circle their index finger point, then that is a referee replay. And if they draw the TV box or TV rectangle, that is a coach's challenge. Now, at least Liu Chenyan makes a touch, but it looks like Justin stayed away from it, and so maybe a couple looks was all it took. Hoping that the Pilots can breathe a sigh of relief, as it was a down court pass that might have not even connected and would have been a turnover if not for Liu Chenyan's effort. Now cross matched up, Jones back out, getting the ball back, and out of bounds. Not a live ball turnover. Interesting possession. Briscoe back in, shakes one at the cup, misses, but Shimaga stuffs it back in. Anderson got one in the air, down low to Brown. He spins and lays it off the glass. One thing about this Pilots lineup is they're going to be playing plenty of time with 2 import bigs, and so if they're clogging up the middle, that might open up some driving lanes. You say Shimaga came over on the initial help. Didn't have enough size behind him, though. Here you see a couple of arm hooks by Jones. It's not been a good stretch for him here in the second. Jump pass, Liu Yanting. No good as Shimaga. Look what I found. He spins into some space, and a push shot brings it to within 2 again. Another foul against the Steelers on the perimeter. Boyd will enter the floor along with Amdi. They're a rather big Pilots lineup. But Justin just fires away and overshoots it. Briscoe putting on the dribble moves. To the corner. And swung around as try to oop-de-doo him, and it's just a miss. Back out to Brown. He offers a 3, and it's good. Shimaga at the high post, trying to get a 2-man game started with Briscoe. Hesitation and going. Foul, missing the left-handed layup. Won't see that again, but first, Alec Brown, who started his pro career around 2015 in the NBA G League. Steelers in the bonus with 5 minutes left in the quarters. You see Isaiah's line, 7 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Was super accurate to start the season from the line, but that's kind of trailed off as working on some injury that I have not been privy to. Ethan going baseline, hooking in the reverse. And that is the Pilots going up by 7. Briscoe guarded by JV, they switch. And he giving the space. Reversing, a little disruption from the side. No call, but ball back to the Steelers. Now he pulls up. Briscoe coming up empty as the Pilots start to break. Ethan, probably as strong as I've seen his 3-point shot, but it's too strong. Numbers for the Steelers. Phil from the corner, still off. All over the place as both teams losing the shooting mark. Lee Waiting hits. Finally putting some points on the board between these two teams. Boyd runs over a man, and that's an offensive foul. And just like that, Boyd, I believe with his 3rd personal, goes right to the bench as you see Shimaga with the courage to stay in there. Another timeout on the floor. Back to the action after this. Pilots with a 4-point lead.
下中场可以跟我们 P.LEAGUE Crew 一起玩游戏，把好礼带回家。
也记得要在我们第2节结束3分钟前下来记录台报道。谢谢我们应援好伙伴台湾亚瑟士。
Christmas Day with the East Asia Super League. Pilots host their first home game in the Regional Championship League against the Hiroshima Dragonflies. And in the other Plus League B-League matchup, formerly in the league and Season 4 champion New Taipei Kings will head to Okinawa in the same group in back-to-back years with the Ryukyu Golden Kings, as are the PBA's Morocco Bolts. We'll talk about rivals being started. Meanwhile, in Group A, from last year's 4 teams to 5 new teams, at least to this season, to last season's competition, as right away Briscoe flipping a pass, but it's deflected as look out. A whistle does come and a 3-second violation is called. Alec Brown not so happy about the action that took place. There you see him kind of toppled over with Briscoe kind of passing through the lane. Thankfully, he's not worse for wear. Certainly a scary situation to be in. He's got the down screen from Justin, fires away and just off. Briscoe fouled on his dribble move right down the middle. There will be more Steelers free throws. Sandwich between the 2 Pilots guards. One thing keeping the Steelers in the game is seeing the Pilots go 4 for 18 beyond the arc, including their starters Ethan, Jones, and Justin. 0 for 10. Scramble for the rebound, and the Steelers get the score. Pilots perimeter players got to jump in there. The Steelers have been threatening to get offensive rebounds all night. Little driving kick. Jackie's got a look. That one's in and out. A chance to take the lead once again. Briscoe shook one. Elbow jumper. Cash. And immediately, Yuri Caminos calls the timeout. The Steelers playing as well as they have all year against the Pilots. First took a loss in their head-to-head as their home opener at the Kaohsiung Music Center. It was a record game, but we won't bring too much of that up. 123-94, and as we said last Sunday, 91-74 right here in Taoyuan Arena. That was without Briscoe, as a little bit of extracurriculars going on. There was a big disparity as the Steelers, with 27 team fouls, equaled the Pilots shooting 24 for 29 from the line. Meanwhile, the Pilots, 18 fouls, while the Steelers went only 5 for 15 from the line. And curiously enough, it was the Steelers' highest turnover game, just 18, but they were so good at protecting the basketball. But it's kind of counterintuitive because without Briscoe, they weren't that confident in their ball movement. So a eventual 3-point run by the Steelers. And the last call of timeout, 3:52. Jones trying to find deep positioning as Brown, and he sinks it. Previously 1 for 4, now 2 for 5. Now an even 10 points for Mr. Brown. They got a promo going with the longtime coffee maker here in Taiwan. Chimaga going to work. And he's going to be whistled for a little too much elbows. His third personal. Jones kicking to Justin. A line drive 3. That's money. Good run by the Pilots out of timeout as Price whistled. Was facing a very tall obstacle in Brown. Wasn't clean defense, says the referees. So looking up at the scoreboard, they put it on Jackie, his third personal. And besides Briscoe, the 2 other Steelers imports have come up empty at the line. That is Price going 0 for 5, along with the Chimaga's 0 for 2. A different game we'd be looking at. Jackie holding on tough and getting the lay-in. Meanwhile, the Steelers have brought in number 8, Ling Xingxiang, another rookie, also from Jackie's Nansan High School. Briscoe runs into a wall and a whistle comes. Not completely vertical, a tough situation to be in as the help defender. Another look at Briscoe beating Jackie going left again. 28 years old, Isaiah Briscoe, out of New York, New Jersey, cutting the Pilots' lead down to 5. Alec Brown feeling it. Butter. Briscoe this time going against Killer over to Chen and only gets the bottom side of the net. Staying vertical, Price can't get the finish over Brown. Got his own board, in some trouble. Offered up a shot of desperation, thinking he was fouled. Well, when Alec Brown has got the range dialed up from the center, the Pilots' offense is really unlocked. Justin hooking it to Brown. Speed set, 3 on the way, easy. And just like that, Pilots up by double digits with 1 possession remaining. Briscoe losing the handle for a sec. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Offered up a shot in desperation off the backboard, no, and time will expire. So the Pilots make a strong run after their timeout. About 3 minutes left. And go on a, is that right? A 15-4 run. We're at halftime here in Taoyuan. Take a break, and we'll be back with our halftime analysis after this.
Roll up. I'm like some kind of supernova. Watch out. Look at me go. TV 좀 볼. 빛의 core. So high. 문이 열려. 서로의 존재를 느껴. 마치 디스코드. 날 닮은 너 누구야?
接下来到了我们的中场游戏时间啦！
谢谢全新的限定团体陈英武这个手势非常的有记忆点啊，搞不好在我们接下来的主题日 DYP 奇人会出现吗？拭目以待啦！好，我们中场游戏要来玩，我们今天要来跟我们的台湾亚瑟士一起来玩中场游戏，优胜的。
On the Mandarin broadcast, it's Tai Jingjing and Yang Zhenlei. Over here on the English side, I'm Ryan Chen. As we take a peek at the halftime festivities, it started with 5 of the Pilots crew performing, and now sneakers out on the floor. We're here to break down the first half of the Steelers Pilots game, where we have scoring, field goals, three-point shootings, rebounding, assists, and turnovers from top to bottom. Notably, back in the lineup, Isaiah Briscoe, after a couple games out, looks fresh and is able to beat his man off the bounce. Perhaps here Minos can look to a killer Guan Dayo, who did get a stop on that last possession, but his teammates aren't offering that much help in the scoring department. Perhaps he's looked to Joshua Price, 8 points on 4 of 9, but 0 for 5 from the line. Brody Shimanga dealing with some foul trouble, 3 for 4 from the field, but 0 for 2 from the line as well. That might be a problem down the stretch. Meanwhile, the Steelers' top local scorer, Chen Pauian, Out to 7 points on only 2 of 7 shooting. He's cold like he was against the Pilots in the last game. But the Steelers did have the lead at parts in the first half. But the Pilots called timeout. 2:51 left in the half, down by a point. And then Alec Brown started going to work. 4 made 3-pointers in the quarter, 14 points to his own name, whereas no Pilot had more than 3 in the quarter. And that has put them ahead by double digits just like that down the stretch. The Steelers have experimented with zone, and that could work against some of the Pilots personnel who have not been the most confident shooters from the outside. So they've had makes from guys like Guan Dayo, Chao Chu-yu, and we're still kind of waiting on Justin to get heated up. He's also 2 for 7 from the field. One thing that the Steelers are doing a good job of is crashing the offensive board. Not only is it chances to score on easy putbacks, it is also forcing the Pilots to keep a few more guys into rebound and not allowing them to run. Meanwhile, the Pilots went through streaks where they had trouble finding their scoring opportunities. A lot of ISO basketball. But you see that kind of corrected in the second with an easy out like Alec Brown at the top of the key, bringing the center out, or messing with the shape of the zone. We'll get to leading scores on our next segment, but first, take a break. We'll be back after the following messages.
You guys ready? Okay, DJ Vika.
1, 2, ready, go!
加油加油！
第一球进了，加油加油！
哦，现在双方不分轩轾了。
可以，加油加油！
那彦祖后来居上。
哦，没错，移动了他的。
善柱这边非常聪明啊，下的是一个智慧棋啊。很快就要回来，恭喜！我们右手边善叔叔获胜，谢谢。非常赢得非常客气，推过去看我一下，这样可以赢吗 ？OK， 好，可以，恭喜。好，我们现在呢要来颁奖啦，也请我们工作人员协助来测道具。来到中间，有审的朋友来到中间，来到中圈，也请我们工作人员上我们的手举牌。现在要欢迎我们台湾亚瑟士行销部 Pony 来颁奖，欢迎 Pony， 恭喜这位乘客获得我们台湾亚瑟士准备的球鞋。来到中间，一起来合影一张。Pony 来中间，看中间的朋友 ，take a picture，
前方一起拍一张照。
3、2、1。好，同时也欢迎另外3位一起来合影，也有我们参加奖。谢谢亚瑟士所提供的精美奖品。来指引一下，站在中间，来帮我挪个位置。好 ，come here，OK。好，看向中间的摄影师，大家靠近一点，靠近一点。3、2、1，谢谢应援好伙伴台湾亚瑟士，谢谢。
亚瑟士，感谢各位乘客以及感谢 Pilots Crew。
非常喜欢全新的配色，非常棒的球鞋，也谢谢 Pilots Crew。好的，上半场呢非常刺激啊，那我们下半场很快就要开始。
没错，让我们继续为领航员加油，一起防守，一起进攻。
休息一下，待会见。
奥利维格行李箱。
超微能量，一爆发。
It is a chilly 14 degrees here in Taoyuan, and it seems to be just that cold inside the building as we bring you the leading scores, starting with the Steelers. Isaiah Briscoe, 12 points, followed by Price's 8, Chen Pauian with 7, Jordy Shimaga getting the start with 6 points, and Li Weiting making his first start with the Kaohsiung Steelers has 3 points. One idea that I kind of conjured up is to open up the Steelers offense even more. Could consider having Isaiah Briscoe actually in a reverse pick and roll and perhaps have a big start with the basketball. See if they can get better matchups, but you see Briscoe's done just fine against the Pilots' local guards, namely taking Li Jiankang a couple times off the bounce and working into his range. Had some words with Alec Brown, who leads the Pilots in scoring with 16 points. Jaron Jones did his work early for 8 points. Li Jiankang coming off the bench with 7. Chaohsiung getting the start. He has himself a second chance point. I think the only second chance points for the Pilots, and a 3-pointer made. Getting the highlight package is Alec Brown. I think he started the game 1 for 4 from three-point land. And looking down at his score sheet now, 4 for 8. Been good, and also leads the team in rebounds. And if you remember our previous segment, the Steelers are up 32-25 in that department. Pilots definitely want to secure the boards. Start of the second half in about 3 minutes from now.
On a beat, kill 'em all, nah, what's beef? Beef is brothers lying over, never mattered in the first place, lying in the street. What's peace? Peace is when you leave it in the past, let it heal like a cast, when enough time passed and you blast. Kinda like John Wick, bars like a convict, runner, you don't wanna start. Woo! Coming with the hot, all they do is talk, you can never top it, boy, just stop. High and drunk, call that HD vision, all these other mothers full of indecision, and I murder with precision, all over your television, I'm numero uno, number one, and you is just a subdivision, never listen, we gon' leave 'em missing, that's the mission like ISIS.
我们这别老仔，脖子上喜欢挂玉牌，香炉供台上摆，长大才开白黄牌。虔诚拜三拜，钱包里面多几百。一的是6合彩，男的是赌合牌。来财，来，来财，来，来财，来，来财，来，来，中指力滚力，对应好运八方来，散了才能聚。 你不出手，说聊斋。这把直接和，愿花钱交朋友。他艺高人胆大，让他小忙3条酒。回馈下社会先，摸到那顶皇冠后。找你做事人太多，事情2就前锋做。一阴一阳之谓道，紫气东来。明码标价的那些物，非黑即白。若上颁奖台，切莫张灯结彩。 八仙桌的收尾少不了弄菜。上北下南，左西右东，东南东北，西北西南，步步高升，八方来财，四海为家，家兴旺，百事可乐，千事吉祥，万事如意，顺风顺水，天道酬勤，鹏程万里。你不给力了？等老天保佑，金山银山前路有。老天教唆别管江湖龙虎斗。 老天叮嘱这辈子我3不丢，老天就怕3、4、6雷总打球。魑魅魍魉总出现在秋收后，魑魅魍魉总出现在秋收后。老天让我1棍铲除啮齿类，第2棍附魔我打穿对家头。因果，绝对不平凡。因果，老天让我下知道，这是他的因果。阴影爆发。 角落潜伏恶鬼纷纷做一半，如果心中恶念超过3的话，没办法停，要还债，兵来将挡，因为我是个带飞天，手腕上5路财神虚空掌，挡一切。
请我们的乘客选手们缓缓的回到座位，下半场即将要开始，请各位乘客准备好了。 喝点水，补充一下体力。
some of the family and friends seated not too far from the pilot's bench. Travion Graham, I believe his family in tow. Thankfully, Dad's not too bad off. The foot sprain certainly looked very painful. And it kind of gave me the clue that hopefully it was nothing torn. Nice to be all together as the holiday season is upon us. Steelers a little slow to get out of their huddle. What's new? One of the notes we had was without Travion Graham, the Pilots guards will be needing to take up a lot of the small forward minutes, if not for Julian Boyd, who only took one shot in the first half and had 3 personal fouls. Alley-oop and an overshot with a dunk, but Chao Tzu-Yu, the lucky recipient. And that's how the second half gets started. Draining the right corner 3. That's just kind of how the game has gone, starting in the last 3 minutes of the second quarter. Meanwhile, fouls are an interesting case, as we talked about how Steelers fouled a lot in the previous game. Chen counters with a 3 of his own. First half, 14 Pilots fouls to 8 Steelers fouls. Pretty good defense by the Steelers as rotated down to Jones. Right-handed hook, doesn't get the bounce. Briscoe going at Ethan. Justin helping early. As they kick out to Lee Wei-Ting. Big rainbow, doesn't get the bounce, and I don't know which Steeler put it close on the putback. Above the break, too strong as the ball is batted to Marcus. Briscoe, one man to beat. Fakes Justin in the air and calls for the traveling. Try to get tricky with the footwork, and I'll have to see that one again. Must be something going on with the dribble. Definitely looked like it was nice and slow. And I can only guess that the argument could be posed for the referees if he dragged his foot. Understandably, there's arguing, which perhaps they have a case here. Don't want to start hurting your team, as the Steelers were given a warning, I believe, as a squad, and number 1 Briscoe also teed up for some extra words afterwards. Now, if we were given an explanation, it'd be nice. Again, the only thing I can think of if this Briscoe drags his foot, then it's kind of going outside the scope of what a basketball move is, as Chao Tzu can make it a second 3, and Briscoe takes advantage of the second-year player's positioning on the rebound. And in with the 3, Lee Wei-Ting or Tim. Easy catch and shoot, but not so easy after all, as Shimago will get the board. From 18 feet, Briscoe turning things up. Justin on the run, long rebound as it's going to turn into a 5-on-2. Just an off-ball foul as Isaiah was, I'm assuming, targeting Shimaga there. Really, if you're the Pilots, this is not the worst result. It's going to be a sideline out of bounds, though. Yuri Camino's trying to ask about the foul. In this case, referee might say, hey, too much arm action. It definitely looked like Chaohsiung was to the spot first. Now, of course, you can't hopefully make a move against the offensive player to put him out of position. Briscoe going baseline, dumping it off. Marcus over the top. And again, the Steelers keep closing the gap. The Pilots, look at their shot chart, are a perfect-looking modern basketball team. Justin in the painted area. His one-handed runner is good. Waiting, having made a three, takes a midi. As team rebounding by the Pilots. Down low to Jones. Dream shake going baseline. Beautiful move, but just didn't get the finish. Was space. Bumped into as Shimaga, look what I found. Margin is just 5 as Justin with a look. That's no good. Doing a pretty good job on Isaiah. As left alone, Marcus, he offers a three, got it. And the margin is just 2 points. Time Ethan flings it up with one hand as Marcus took a shot in the head. Trying to body with Alec Brown there. It's going to be 4-on-4. Tenfan left open. He cans a three. Lead for the Steelers as they've played with a lot of resilience here in the third quarter. Slice in the lane, the Jones spinning shot is not called. And a foul going down court. Well, the Steelers making a run, but they are heading to the benches with a television timeout coming up. They're ahead in the ball game thanks to a couple of three-pointers by their wings. There's Marcus, and now it's Phil going to work.
好了，各位常客们，准备好了吗？没错，要凝结场上的气势，首先要帮大家补充能量啦。在这里为大家准备的是我们的战斗口粮，想要获得空姐手中的战斗口粮，记得大声的跟我们一起喊出 "Let's go Pilots"， 就有机会获得空姐们手中的战斗口粮哦。跟着我一起喊出 "Let's go Pilots"，Let's go Pilots，Let's go Pilots，Let's go Pilots，Let's go Pilots。
Plus League now has an English Instagram account at P.LEAGUE_EN. We return to the action with the Steelers with a 18-6 third quarter. There you see the shooting so far as Briscoe with the step back. Maybe the Pilots can work off of this stop. Number 9, Zhang Taoyuan's in for the first time as drive and kick to drive and kick. Alec Brown moving right, missing, but now the Pilots getting some offensive boards. Justin will give it a try. That's still off. Seems like the Pilots are willing to be one of those living by the 3 teams these days. On the other side, the Steelers make another outside shot. Zhang Taoyuan in the last game, a career high in the professional level. 18 minutes played, 9 points as Julian Boyd. A dangerous drive for himself, but he gets the whistle. Zhang Taoyuan, known in camp as Adobe, got beat on the cross matchup. Boyd misses the free throw. Right now, the Pilots need to get back in rhythm. Cross screen for Phil. Help comes, takes the tough shot. Got some tight quarters as an easy interception for Marcus. Out to Chen Fan. As the Pilots match up. Now going baseline, a wild miss as the Pilots will have a numbers advantage. There's going to be a carrying across court. Good eye by Marcus. Briscoe has one behind him. They're trying to get the basketball back. Corner shot for 3 more as the Steelers right now trying to burn out these Pilots here at their own place. They are now 6 of 7 from the perimeter in this quarter. Just a little bit of daylight, all that Briscoe needed. Facing his own look. Down low to Boyd, trying to squeeze for position. Tight pass to Jones, ill-advised. Chen Fan trying to get back into the fun, puts it through. As the Steelers are running away with the ball game, the Pilots looking like they're playing as the away team. 9 points for Chen Fan, 3 of 3. You can see the biggest thing is not stopping the basketball and not matching up in transition. You get either one of those and perhaps you can make it the tough shot it's supposed to be as a defensive unit.
We need to play with rhythm, no rush, with rhythm. And we have time. Okay? weak side. Hey, go defense. You go Briscoe. You go 指着他，指着他，这样了解吧？指着他。OK，
Steelers in the first quarter, 2 of 9 from 3. In the second quarter, 1 of 8 from 3. Coming alive here in the third, 7 of 8. Palace was certainly forcing things as Julian Boyd gets the post timeout. Pilot started with the 3 of his own. Back to Chen. Can he make it? Not 4 for 4 as Shimaga jumps in. And it will be an and 1. Not good for the Pilots to be not blocking out the biggest Steeler out there, and it's Jones trying to do the wraparound. Price ready to come in the game, and he will as Shimaga also gets the free throw.
Let's go, Pilots! Here we go!
Boyd, having made 1, now drives the lane, tries to dunk it over Chen, but a little out of reach. Briscoe absorbing 1 contact, and a later whistle comes. And more free throws coming up. Boyd certainly got the altitude, but just didn't have the reach, as you see Briscoe taking exception to that shoulder hold too. The bonus free throws for the Steelers. One of the rare occasions that there's been this big of a spread in 1 quarter. Interception on the pass as the Steelers finally get it over the timeline. With a 10-point lead in the ballgame, it is on the quarter, 31-10. Price stuffed by Boyd and falls out of bounds. I'm thinking a possible stop for the Pilots might be able to build some momentum. It hasn't been the case. Not that easy to beat Boyd with physicality. Jackie slicing, offering up a desperation heave, and now another rebound. 5-on-2 for the Steelers. Briscoe on the catch. Here it comes. No. Boyd with the board as Pilots spread it out wide. Waiting for the whole squad to show up. Leading by 1. Driving kick. Guan Dayo having made 1, can't make it 2 yet. And the margin is still 10 points. Jumping and hack from behind. More free throws coming up. Jackie's 4th personal. And having troubles against Isaiah Briscoe. Points. Not the best shooting in the world, but certainly getting it done. Teammates giving a big boost. Jackie against the Steelers, who's now gone from zone to man. 5 seconds left. Chen the finger roll in. Despite the make still being a 10-point game, Coach Cho elects to call timeout. Chen goes by the English name Anderson, as he is self-named. Told me that around high school he figured he wanted an English name that ended in his Mandarin name, Sun. Or actually that goes by Sheng. So, close enough.
All right, we call special. Hey, 我们把赢的分数拖掉，了解吧？把赢的分数时间走掉，我们赢10分了。不要乱干。好 ，special。接在这，接在这。给好，4号位主动走到他的身上。W。给。对，你知道吧？他4个在里面。拖10秒，了解吧？
Sounds like Coach Cho want to activate the burn clock strategy. Joshua Price, he can't join the fun as pilots pick it up off the deck. Crossover, tough layup, no. Ball bouncing around and the Steelers will come away with it. That's Liu Yanting. There's quick catch and shoot left short as, again, another rebound for Liu Yanting. How about Price at the elbow? Only one man to beat. A wild fadeaway. Lost his balance there. Chance for the Pilots. Trying to finish off this third quarter better than it's gone. Take foul by Zhang Caohsiung. The lowest total for the Pilots in one quarter was their opening game at the Braves, 13 in the third quarter. I know at 12 is driving kick. Chen from the right corner overshoots it. And the Steelers are pushing it up ahead, though, as you heard from Coach Cho, wants to let the time run down. Let's go, driving, spinning, kick out. How about Liu Yanting? Above the break, no. Pilot's chance to take this last shot. It's Jones from way up high. Slowly making a move, taking a big three, and no call there as he will head to the bench. Not so happy with the goings on the court, and he needs to calm down as he's teed up right before the break. So headed to the fourth and final frame, these Steelers, the road team with a 10-point lead.
好的，到了跟 P.LEAGUE 的时间啦，让我看看谁跳得最卖力，就有机会获得空姐手中的达美乐披萨兑换券哦！站起来，乘客们一起动一动！哎呦，这位乘客非常好，非常好！跟着我们新拳一起跳起来，扭起来！哈嘿！ 就有机会获得空姐手中的达美乐披萨兑换券哦！跳起来！非常会扭哎，这位乘客！跳起来，跳起来！跟着空姐一起扭！ 谢谢各位乘客，也谢谢 P.LEAGUE。
谢谢若彤，谢谢 P.LEAGUE，谢谢各位乘客。比赛回到场上，要跟大家讲一个很可惜的消息啊！刚刚第3节比赛结束
Plus 球迷 ，Oh my basketball， 是我本人在 IB 吧学英文吧，教你的篮球的英文术语。欢迎大家点句子栏的连接一起学习。Now you see the contest by Price that Jones initially held up with the holding up with the possible toss of the mouthpiece, but kicking the chair through the technical. And you see Yugi Camino's just point for a substitute. And now free throw though is a slight break for the Pilots. Steelers basketball to start. Trying to go with power down low and an offensive foul. Trying to go up against Boyd, who became Isaiah Briscoe's defensive mark toward the end of that third quarter. Justin going baseline, hanging in the air as they rotated around. Boyd beating his man, leaving the layup short. Good effort by Price to get the rebound. Took out Wang Paiyu. Would have been an opportune time for his first three of his rookie season. Zhang Taoyuan having made one, way short. Boyd hanging in the air and getting the roll. Got a relief for the Pilots to get their scoring going. Briscoe now with Brown on him. Probably see this all throughout the fourth quarter as there's a brick. Not easy to go up against Alec Brown. He's got a post up, quick double team, and a bad pass. Slip of the hands. This time Briscoe going with pace against Justin, getting the left-handed lay-in. Credit to the Steelers, they've really used a very aggressive and hot shooting third quarter to put themselves in position as an overshoot air ball. Pilots flat out embarrassing themselves here at home. Unforced turnover, then an air ball. How about Price? He makes them pay. Boyd going to the rack is fouled, and seems like the Pilots' best option out there. Off the rattle, Julian Boyd now up to 9 points on the game. Can't make it 2. He also has 8 boards. Presented with the MVP of the month of November. Runs into a wall and still gets the 2. Steelers slowly pulling away even more. Against the zone, player goes down as Brown kicks it to Justin. Finger roll, no. This time, the defense a little bit too much, but a foul on the second chance. It is the right call. Brown's 4th personal. Good news for the Steelers in their last game. Held the Pilots only 28 points in the paint, whereas the Pilots' season average was 43. And look at the advanced stats for this game. Right now, they're at 30 against the Steelers' 28, so still in a good position. And of course, rebounding is a big deal as they mean stuff down low before Boyd picks up his teammate. That's the Pauian team with the initial block against Jackie. Now Zhang Taoyuan puts the dribble move on, and it'll be a long, high rebound for the Pilots. Quick shot by Brown, and they swish. That closes the margin to 10 points again. Price trying to put a move on, doesn't get it. Very quiet whistle as a foul in transition. Chinaga in to anchor the defense, as initially Brown had a mismatch. One thing that'll help the Pilots, they'll be shooting bonus free throws from now on. Another soft reaching foul by Li Weiting. Now taking the contact, 2 bounces, got his own board, and immediately turning around to put it through. Little 5-point run for him as the Steelers. Let's see if this slow play will pay off in the end. Drive the kick, Marcus. Shot on the way as Shimaga falls into the board. And a whistle does come. And Jackie knocked over denies the Steelers a chance. That is Shimaga's, is that right, 5th personal foul. Down with a Boyd in front of 2 defenders out to Jackie. His 3 short. A foul on the rebound. Talk about poor shooting. The Pilots have not adopted well. 11 for 38. They've taken more 3s than 2s in this game. Six and a half to go in the ball game. Brown blitzes, or no, it's a high hedge. Now Chen puts the ball on the deck, takes a tough jumper, and Boyd comes down with it. Consecutive stops for the Pilots. Ethan swinging around. Slips down low. Brown to Boyd. Open look on the way. Off mark. A lot of crashes of the rebound. Turning around and cashing a 3. Alec Brown playing hero here for the Pilots. 8 points on the quarter. Steelers call timeout with their lead cut down to 5.
Quick foreclosures. We need to run really quick. Okay? Delay the game and go for a zone. Jackie.
来跟着我们音乐 ，Yeah Yeah。
跟着音乐一起开始节拍。非常好，跟着音乐一起开节拍，没错，就是这样。
Yeah. Steelers trying to end off 2024 on a high note. They won't play until 2025 as the home team for the first 2 weekends of the Plus League season, starting on January 4th. Of course, still plenty of ball left for the Pilots here in the month of December. See the exploits of Alec Brown right now with a team-high 25 points, one behind Briscoe's 26. Senfan hot in the 3rd, cold in the 4th. As Justin's got an ISO defense. Briscoe spin, high shot, 2 bounces and out. Foul on the rebound as Marcus respectfully putting up an argument, as you see there's a little pushing and shoving with Boyd, who pretty smartly ran to his own bench for a towel to dry his hands before these free throws. Maybe too dry. Goes 1 for 2. Crossing into space, the skip pass. A floating jumper missed by Phil. Cold streak is real as Justin slicing, hanging in the air, and doinking the layup. It has not been his night either. On the deck, Marcus, floater over Boyd. So close, but no cigar. Wheel play, Jackie spinning, a tough take, no. They say off of Gray. Perhaps to get some more energy out on the floor. Li Wei-ting is out. Number 3, Liu Tenyan is in. Chimaga might have had a piece of that one. But he's not marked until now, as Jackie out to Brown, over to Boyd, beating the shot clock, and that rattles home. It is a 1-point ball game. 4:20 left on the clock. How about right from the free throw area, high bank shot? That's 2 points. Liu Tenyan making an immediate impact. Jackie trying to redeem himself. Ricochet. And continues to be a night that the local players have struggled to contribute. Briscoe, tough move, but a spin passed into a turnover. Went ahead, Jackie had one fly and lays it in. That's more his range tonight. Assist to Justin. Cross matched up. Alpha Chen with 2 on the clock short. Another rebound by Boyd. That puts him 15 and 14. Justin patient with it. Working with Brown. Right-handed floater in. Pilots up by 1 as curiously Coach Cho not taking one of his timeouts here. Oh, he only has 1 in the pocket and this player tall timeout, but it's running late in the ball game. Briscoe on the catch. Probably got away with one as the ball falls out of bounds for Pilots. Looks like a bunch of guys took hits on that play. Looks like Coach Cho is gonna elect to go to the video board. You are not charged with timeouts for unsuccessful challenges, unlike parts of our Plus League rulebook history. So it seems like actually a pretty smart move by the Steelers. And a look at the scramble. And even if they're unsuccessful, the Steelers get to talk things over. I wonder if the hair might possibly get in play here. See Chimaga sandwiched between the couple pilots. A little bit more like a rugby scrum. Now, thankfully avoiding colliding with Justin's noggin there as well. The Steelers have only scored 2 points in the last 6 minutes or so of play. See, there's so many hands and arms involved with the play. Right now it's possibly Julian Boyd's left arm or Chimaga's right arm or hands. And it will remain Pilots basketball. Again, not the worst thing in the world for the Steelers to lose out their challenge. They definitely needed a break. But the downside is they will not be able to issue their own challenge here on out.
Let's go, Pilots! Let's go, Pilots! Let's go,
Alec Brown from the top of the key will get the Pilots into a horn set.
Let's go, Pilots!
Brown trying to get deep positioning as Jackie lost the basketball on the deck. Time didn't reset as Alec Brown with a two-handed dunk. One of the rare instances where luck bounces the Pilots' way, but only a 3-point lead under 2 minutes to go. Chimaga's got a mismatch down low, but it's Briscoe looking at the defense. The three on the way, no good. And ball bouncing around. It's Pilots' ball. Jackie racing up the right sideline, got to avoid a trap. Stop the dribble as he finds an angle. Way too early to be trying to freeze out the clock. Don't want to afford a turnover either. Justin, slow with it. To Brown, to Ethan. And a whistle comes, it's traveling. So all the Pilots do is take 23 off of the game clock. And then look at Briscoe. There's the backhanded swipe. That's somehow more effective. Kind of counterintuitive for those who don't play a lot of basketball. Kick out, Marcus. High rainbow off iron. This fourth quarter by the Steelers, only 10 points, 4 of 17 shooting. Justin hanging high, doesn't even catch the rim. Still a lot of ball game left. Ethan reaches, Briscoe dishing. Setting up a high ball screen. And Briscoe runs over a man, no whistle from the corner. It's tied. Liu Taoyuan coming off the bench after starting last game has helped the Steelers get back into the ball game. Again, going with only 2 points in a nearly 8-minute stretch. There you see Briscoe delivering the pass, might have ran over somebody on the way. Must have said he was off balance, and the just late contest. see 1 timeout per team. You do get a full timeout in overtime periods. One thing to remember for the Steelers is they will definitely have the basketball at least 1 time, unless the Pilots take a moonball shot before time expires and it keeps on running 2 seconds off. But by that, I mean the Pilots, only 2 team fouls can take a foul and even burn some more time off. Same personnel for the Pilots. Spread out nice and wide. Steelers need to put some pressure if they want to start that 5-second timer. Justin, 6 seconds on the clock, offers up a deep 3. That's no good. As smartly, the Steelers take their short timeout. They have a chance to win it on the road. 1.95 left on the clock. That was a pretty uninspiring offensive possession, but the Pilots' only accomplishment is running a lot of time off the clock. Let's listen in.
All right.
They might put, if they would consider, 1/10 of a second on the clock.
Okay, no time. 1-9. Okay, 了解吧，了
So
解
it
吧。
looks like the referees are ready to get the game going.
有没有看懂？那是假的。那个手是假的。对。
The only buzzer beater was in this building, but it was the Pilots who were the victors. A good detail caught by the referees. Not supposed to have a change of personnel on short timeouts. Briscoe leaning to the corner, shot on the way, off iron. And we are headed to the first overtime of the P.LEAGUE Season 5 regular season. So, the Steelers tie it up with a 3, and now an extra 5 minutes of basketball here on our Saturday night.
保证不要短时间分数就被拉开了。保证不要短时间分数就拉开了，这样了解吧？Keep with them, okay? Offense. On the moment that we keep playing. First drive. Keep going. They go some, but they don't know what to match up. It's the moment that we can drive. There's bonus. There's bonus, and we have 2.
Well, there are a lot of heroes in this game for the Steelers periodically throughout the ball game. The most consistent, Isaiah Briscoe's 26 points, 15 rebounds, and 7 assists. And in the fourth quarter, Liu Taoyuan coming on with 5 points, none bigger than the final 3 points of regulation, a corner 3, tying the ball game up. Talking about swings in the second half, Steelers 33-12 in the third quarter, Pilots 23-13 in the fourth. Javion Graham and Tony Ray at the end of the Pilots bench, hoping that the boys out on the floor can honor the classic Pauian teams with an overtime victory. And looking at the program notes, pregame was the Sean Chen, James Mao meet up. As we begin overtime, no changes from either team personnel-wise. Justin starting a drive, got one in front, and this time he makes it count. Apu's got the switch, dishing off, but Shimaga lost the handles of it. Might have been a missed opportunity, but the Steelers only down by 1. We still have a lot of time left. Justin maneuvering left, back to Brown. He's got an open look. No good as a thoughtful rebound by the Pilots. Stretch 14 on the clock. Shimaga in the air, the step back on the way. Justin feeling it. Just unconscious in the face of a 7-footer. Put a move on. Got him in the air with a pump fake, then said, get back. I want it to be where you can see it. So previously, a little speed advantage on Marcus and a change of speed advantage on Marcus. There you see what I'm talking about, the pump fake. And he's still waiting for Shimaga to turn around. On the night, Justin, 14 points on 5 of 18 shooting. Make that 6 of 19 now. Good catch by my P.LEAGUE colleagues. The current time is 7:11, and perhaps that means it's time for Justin to shine. Looking at his splits. In a very small sample this season, Justin only had a 13-point game this past Tuesday against the Ghost Hawk, as there's only a night game this season, but the Pilots, no stranger to the 7 o'clock hour. Have himself an early 5-point lead. Marcus's jump shot tipped out, and the Pilots smartly playing the ball after the contact with the rim. They're going again. Justin spinning, finding an angle, hanging in the air, and this time he gets the bounce. No need for Alec Brown's help. Right now, if we're just looking at overtime, the Pilots are crushing it, but we are in overtime. Another close miss, but Marcus will come down awkwardly, and it looks like he turned his ankle, as looks like it Might be at the point where it hurts more than he's actually injured. Came down, trying to go for that rebound with a few feet underneath. The way that he bounced, not to say he's not injured, but sometimes that quick rebound prevents from anything being completely torn. See a wet spot on the floor as the Pilots keep going on offense. Justin, unstoppable here in OT. Quick fire three by Phil, and we still have 3 minutes overtime, but it's been all Pilots. They're treating Marcus as it's going to be an offensive foul the other way, and they've called that before against other players. I think smartly pointed about Yergi Caminos is Briscoe did engage him in a hook earlier, though that wasn't called. Now for the Pilots, this won't result in free throws. So rightfully so, the fans seeing the replay, not happy about the hook by Briscoe defensively, but that wasn't called. This time Briscoe goes, somehow finds some daylight with the left hand, so the Steelers with a little bit of life. Boyd driving, crashing. Jackie with a rare touch in this OT. Push out rebound. Maybe the Pilots should get a better look. Crossover by Justin. He shoots again. It's on target, and look again, Ethan, another offensive rebound this possession. Full head of steam, a flip as a hard bat out by Chimaga on the pass. Four seconds on the clock, out to Brown. Quick to Justin. Got to put it up as time will expire. One of the rare instances on the season, the Pilots don't execute well with a out-of-bounds play. Only 100 or so seconds left in the game. Briscoe going right this time, and it's a three-point game. We got a ball game once again. Boyd taking on the contact, no, and a chance to tie. Bumping one out of the way, strip the basketball, and it will be Pilots basketball. Another look. Does come off of Gray. And we'll go again. Ethan will be called. No, it's Boyd in the paint, 3 seconds. Could have thought it was a possible slide at the feet. Briscoe's off ball. Julian Boyd in front. Chimaga, 2 feet in the paint with a left hand. Cuts it down to 1. Jackie hit from the side, and it will be free throws. Here in OT, Justin has all of the Pilots' 9 points. We'll see if Jackie can start contributing. Otherwise, the rest of the Pilots 0 for 3 from the field. And the team now has 3 turnovers. It's been a pretty frenetic overtime period. Cool, 2 for 2 from the line. Back to a 3-point Pilots lead. Steelers do have a 2 for 1 if they can hurry, but it seems like Briscoe wants to do it on his terms. Getting the ball back. Offering up a desperate 3, close, but no, Chimaga, he puts it in. And it's the Pilots who elect to call a timeout. 17 seconds on the clock. Maybe they want to put their best free throw shooters out there. Certainly avoid any of the possible Steelers traps. Steelers made a ball game out of their home opening Sunday against the Ghost Hawks. There you see nobody on Chimaga. Great body control to finish that play off with a basket.
Okay, they need to foul. If no, watch out. Don't go here. Okay, we want to cross, but don't stop on the corners. They are going to foul. I want 1, 2, or 3. Keep the ball if it's possible. Okay? If there's any action, I want Julian. Do the safety pass to try to pass quick. Okay? If you have problems to inbound, Julian, you have short timeout. Okay, let's go. Stay here. Watch out. Me.
Ball's going to screen for you to get open. 5号来挡人，4号发球，接下来发球，23号在这。OK， 好，他往球带。All right， 带过来，直接做大one，直接做大one，2 man side，没时间 ，Let's go。
Of the Pilots personnel last on the floor, Jackie is indeed their best free throw shooter, coming into tonight 26 for 32. And it goes down to Alec Brown in a small sample size, 8 for 10 before tonight. Now crucially, the Steelers have 6 steals, forcing the Pilots into 14 turnovers as Brown, long inbound. Jackie, like I said, one of the best free throw shooters, already made 2. Dribbling the timeout is a foul finally called. Chen probably thought he committed it earlier, though 9.38 seconds. And it's going to be a challenge by Erie Caminos. Again, no matter if he wins or loses, this is not going to be the worst situation for the Pilots. 2 free throws to make it a 3-point game. And you see Chen Fan, the arguments being he's playing in from behind, as you see that swipe of the hand once, swipe of the hands twice. Given that Jackie is making a basketball move, I think there is a little bit of room to say that is a play against the man, not against the ball, because in a take foul situation against a dribbler that's not moving anywhere, then you could say, well, he is indeed taking the foul. And they will hang on to the common foul for now, and that will be it. So 2 more crucial free throws coming up. Certainly that foul doesn't fit any other criteria, but you heard Irgi refer to, playing the man, not playing the basketball. Only 9.38 on the clock, still plenty of basketball left, though neither team with any timeouts. And there, Briscoe wanted to entertain Jackie with a joke as an important second free throw is made. 4 for 4 by Jackie in the clutch. Briscoe having missed a 3, trying to take it from extra range. No, long rebound. Shimaga to Briscoe from the other corner. No! And the Pilots, survived by the skin of their teeth, get the 99-96 overtime victory. I dare say this might be the Steelers' best game of the season, but they're once again coming away without the W. Once again, a reminder, if you're a fan of the Steelers, you won't be seeing them until 2025. Get ready for their homestand on January 4th and 5th. Meanwhile, for the Pilots, it was a struggle periodically, but they got just enough stops in the end. And that includes on a scramble play. Briscoe, a decent look, probably even better than the couple he took in overtime. For them, we'll hope Marcus will recover from that ankle sprain. As the two squads say goodbye and the Pilots do the rounds around the arena here on the floor. Pulling open their box scores, Alec Brown tops in the team with 27 points, 10 rebounds, also blocked a couple of shots. He's followed by Justin's 18 points, 9 of them coming in overtime. The engine to propel the Pilots to that early lead, but it took a lot more than that. He's followed by JB's 15 points, 15 rebounds. And Jackie might have gone 0 for 5 from 3, but his 13 points included 4 for 4 in overtime free throws. And out on the floor is Tai Qingjing, trying to prepare himself for the post-game interview as Aaron Yang Zhenlei takes care of his business on the Mandarin broadcast. And again, talking about how exciting of a finish it was, the Pilots did have 3 turnovers in overtime.
MVP,
and I think a crucial thing to look at in the overall stats is the Pilots still maintain a points in the paint advantage, 46-38. And really closed the gap in second chance points. At half, it was 11-2 Steelers. At the end of the game, it's 20-17. So that resiliency can't really take away from Ethan Bayouton either.
这是你们的 MVP 桃园的声音在哪里？
Giving them Pilots second and third chance opportunities, as here we have Justin asked about staying confident in overtime.
其实大家都知道，我们是一个团队篮球，那我们每个人状态不好的时候都是互相鼓励的。对，那比赛没结束，就是一直鼓励大家，然后大家一起赢下比赛。
掌声，掌声！
Justin reiterating that they're a team, they play team basketball, and they kept encouraging each other throughout the game. I asked about the
如何去击败
story
对
of
手
the game,
以及
how
这
to
场比赛
defeat
对
the
你们的意义
Steelers
是
who
什么？
played a good
其实就
ball
是
game.
他们的手感其实非常的好，这场球其实看得出来。那在我们手感冰冷的时候，但我们大家还是一样没放弃。对，我们做很多的团队的沟通，然后团队的策略，对，然后才能赢下比赛。
好，最后一个问题是
Saying that the
英文
Steelers
访问，没有，我开玩笑。
were hot, but they were cold.
好，
And yet the pilots didn't
最后一
give
个问
up,
题，
continue to
打完了
communicate
本
and
周的
continue to
2连战之后
strategize.
耶诞节还有东超，整个赛程蛮硬
Now asked
的
about，the
但是要怎么样去维持最好的状态？同时有什么样的
and
话要跟现场的球迷说？
这个月其实非常多
Message
比
to the
赛
fans，
那比到现在这个月这么多比赛，还看到那么多乘客，非常感谢。
掌声再给我们的 MVP 卢俊祥。
谢谢刑警。
And thanks to Justin, finishing off saying that despite having so many home games, they still had a good crowd here at Taoyuan Arena. The Pilots have played away from this venue only in 3 games in their team history. And well, they're sure building some memories. We'll go to a break before wrapping things up here at the broadcast booth.
一同来到场中，跟俊祥一起来合照。来靠近一点，看到中间，3、2、1。谢谢。接下来呢，有2颗球也要来送给现场的朋友，请俊祥来为我们签名。好，再来合照一张，看中间，中间的摄影师，3、2、1。好的，现在俊祥要走入人群了，尖叫声在哪里？我要听到不间断的 MVP。谢谢卢俊祥。掌声谢谢卢俊祥。接下来我们要颁发非人席用心干扰的乘客。嗨 ，Hello。我们要献上棉豆腐提供的催眠面包者，你好，嗨。可以吗？下面我帮你哦，来，看中间喽。来，3、2、1，耶！谢谢，
好的，谢谢，
拜拜。
上得奖的乘客。
好了，今天真的非常的感动，因为每只要打出这个逆转胜的时候。
Welcome back into Taoyuan Arena. I'm once again Ryan Chen. It was a pleasure to commentate on an exciting basketball game. There's the final. Once again, points, field goal shooting, 3-point shooting, rebounds, assists, and turnovers from top to bottom. The Steelers demonstrating how a hot 3-point shooting quarter could get you oh so close to a victory in a basketball matchup. But the Pilots, meanwhile, get just enough all around the board to pull out their victory. And something we don't talk a lot about in Taiwan basketball is how it's so important to build a connection with the fans in attendance, obviously with entertaining them and bringing them into the arena, but also rewarding them with exciting basketball, and the Pilots have done so recently. Well, one more game in the Plus League home schedule for the Pilots in 2024. That's tomorrow at 5 o'clock against the Taipei Fuan Braves. Hopefully another exciting one is in tow before Christmas Day. Pilots play the Hiroshima Dragonflies in the East Asia Super League. So on behalf of Aaron Yang Zhenlei, Tai Qingjing, I've been Ryan Chen. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one.